Welcome, my friends, to the darkest corners of our world. Here shadows dance with secrets and the past whispers through the winds of time. On our channel, we shine a flickering light into the abyss, seeking answers to questions that most dare not ask. Today we journey deep into the heart of history, uncovering 3 artifacts so strange, so unsettling, that they defy explanation. These are not mere relics of forgotten times, but vessels of something far more sinister. Prepare yourselves, dear viewers, for tonight we delve into the mysteries of the cursed, the haunted, and the damned. Are you ready to face the unknown? Deep within the unforgiving desert sands of Egypt lies a secret buried beneath tons of stone and guarded by the ghosts of time, the tomb of a forgotten pharaoh. It was here that archaeologists unearthed an artifact of such chilling beauty, such palpable evil that it sent a shiver down their spines. It was an amulet, a small pendant crafted from obsidian, as black as the night sky and as cold as a grave. Etched upon its surface was an inscription, a series of hieroglyphs that seemed to writhe and twist like living things. The inscription spoke of a powerful curse, a malevolent force bound to the amulet, destined to bring ruin upon any who dared to possess it. Legend had it that the pharaoh who owned this amulet was driven mad with power, his reign a torrent of blood and terror. He sought immortality, a way to cheat death and rule for eternity. But his hubris led him down a dark path, a path that ended in a pact with ancient malevolent forces. The amulet was the price of this pact, a conduit for dark energies that would forever bind the pharaoh's soul to the mortal realm. And so the amulet was sealed away with his body buried deep within the earth. But the seal had been broken, the curse unleashed. The lead archaeologist, a man of science and reason, scoffed at the legends. He dismissed them as mere superstition, but his skepticism was about to be shattered. The moment he touched the amulet, he felt a chill run down his spine. That night, the nightmares began, vivid, terrifying dreams that left him gasping for air, his sheets soaked in a cold sweat. He saw the pharaoh, his eyes burning with ancient hatred, his skeletal hand reaching out from the darkness. The archaeologist tried to rid himself of the amulet, but it was no use. The artifact seemed to have a life of its own, a dark will that refused to be denied. His life began to unravel, each misfortune a carefully placed thread pulled from the tapestry of his existence. His health deteriorated, plagued by a mysterious illness. His career crumbled, his reputation tarnished by whispers and rumors. Driven to the brink, the archaeologist sought to understand the curse that held him in its grip. Was he destined to share the same fate as the pharaoh, or could he find a way to break the curse? Our next tale of terror takes us from the sun-baked deserts of Egypt to the mist-shrouded streets of Victorian London. It is here that we encounter our next artifact, an object as unassuming as it is terrifying, a doll. The doll, known only as Eliza, was no ordinary plaything. Crafted from porcelain with piercing blue eyes that seemed to follow your every move, she was the prized possession of a young girl named Sophia. Sophia adored Eliza, treating her not as a toy but as a confidant. The two were inseparable, their bond unbreakable, but their idyllic world was shattered one stormy night when tragedy struck. As lightning illuminated the sky, Sophia was found dead in her room, her small body lying lifeless beside the bed. Her eyes, wide with terror, stared into the abyss. The cause of death remained a mystery, a chilling enigma. Some whispered of dark magic, of a curse that had befallen the young girl. Others spoke of a shadowy figure seen lurking near the house on the night of her death. But the truth remained elusive. After Sophia's death, Eliza vanished. Some say the doll was buried with her mistress. Others claimed that the doll had simply disappeared. Years turned into decades, and the memory of Sophia and her haunted doll faded into obscurity. But legends have a way of resurfacing. Fast forward to the present day, where a young couple purchased the old merchant's house. They were oblivious to the darkness that lingered within its walls. One evening, while exploring the attic, they stumbled upon a hidden compartment beneath the floorboards. Inside, they found her, Eliza. The doll seemed to stare back at them with an unnerving intensity. Intrigued, the couple took Eliza downstairs, placing her on a shelf in their living room. That night, the nightmares began. They felt a presence in the house, a coldness that seeped into their bones. Objects moved on their own, seemingly guided by unseen hands. Doors creaked open and slammed shut, and always Eliza seemed to be at the center of it all. Terrified and desperate, the couple decided to rid themselves of the cursed doll. But could they unravel the mystery of Sophia's death and appease the restless spirit that haunted the doll? Our final tale takes us to the windswept shores of New England, where the air is thick with the scent of salt and the weight of history. Here, amidst the crumbling ruins of a once grand mansion overlooking the crashing waves, lies our final artifact, a mirror. But this is no ordinary looking glass. This is a portal, a window into a realm of darkness and despair, its surface forever stained with the crimson hue of blood. The mansion, known as Blackwood Manor, was once home to a wealthy sea captain, Silas Blackwood. Captain Blackwood was a man of power and prestige. He amassed his fortune through ruthless ambition, his ships returning laden with treasures from distant lands. But whispers followed him like shadows, whispers of piracy, of unspeakable cruelty, of deals struck with forces beyond human comprehension. It was said that Captain Blackwood had made a pact with a dark entity. In exchange for his soul, the entity granted him favorable winds and unimaginable riches. But the price of such power was steep, paid in blood and madness. The mirror, a gift from the entity, was a symbol of their pact. It was said that the mirror reflected not one's physical form, but their true nature. As the years passed, Captain Blackwood became a recluse, haunted by the faces of those he had wronged. One stormy night, Captain Blackwood's sanity finally shattered. He led a mutiny against his own crew before turning the blade on himself, his blood splattering across the surface of the mirror. The mansion fell into disrepair, claimed by time and nature. Locals whispered of strange lights emanating from the manor at night. Some dared to venture inside, hoping to find the captain's legendary treasure, but few returned, and those who did spoke of unspeakable horrors. The mirror, however, remained untouched, hidden away in a secret chamber. Years turned into decades, and the legend of Blackwood Manor and the bloodstained mirror faded into obscurity. Then one day, a group of college students decided to spend the night in the abandoned mansion. They were determined to debunk the myths. As the sun began its descent, the students made their way inside Blackwood Manor. They explored the dusty rooms, their laughter echoing through the empty halls. And then they found it, the secret chamber. The door creaked open as if inviting them inside. And so we emerge from the shadows, the echoes of cursed artifacts and haunted whispers clinging to us like cobwebs. The line between history and horror, it seems, is often blurred, a thin veil that separates our world from something far more sinister. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of darkness. If you dared to enjoy this descent into the unsettling, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tell your friends about the horrors we've uncovered. Until next time, my friends, keep the lights on, sleep tight, and remember, sometimes the past is better left buried.